welcome back. Thank you so much for choosing to stay with us here at TV47, and this is the day's counter. Now, the question of the day, as always, is: would you start a business with your family? Would you start a business with your family? Tweet us to @TV47KE and @Lucy_Riley with the hashtag DaysCounterKE. Now, with a high unemployment rate in the country, many are looking to ways that they can make something out of their life. James Nyakera is one of the few who have taken up innovation through the solving of community problems. However, James is not only looking to make something of his life, but enrich the little-known village of Cairo in Murang'a County. Our reporter James Kimani visited and filed this report.
From what the world has come to know as the easiest mode of money transfer to the making of shoe polish using blackjack seeds, it goes without saying that Kenyans are making rapid steps in a world that is everly changing. Artificial intelligence is rapidly taking root, and mechanical change is happening steadily, and it's all being championed from within. With this has come innovations, and with that, innovators who are constantly looking to impact society. One such innovator is James Nyakera, the 24-year-old from Cairo, Murang'a, an area widely known for its cold weather conditions that mostly favor tea farming, has chosen a different path, a path that he hopes will see technology change in his community.
I had a passion since I was a small kid. I've been having interest in computers. I've been playing game in class 1, class 2, yeah. And I developed an interest in knowing what is computer.
That gaming experience turned out to be more than just gaming, and from play came the desire to dig deeper into how a gadget could store and enable a game.
I started developing an interest. I want to know what is behind this program, maybe for typing. I want to know who's make this program. So at that point I developed an interest in knowing the language behind the programs, yeah, and the softwares. Yeah.
But he had to wait a little longer to actualize his desire to perform, as at the time he could not delve into computer studies in primary school. His first computer-related studies came during his high school years.
In high school we are doing computer, but when I was in Form 2, I dropped the computer.
Why?
Because I wanted to learn other subject, and the computer, it was not a basic. We could not do it as a subject. We could not sit for KCSE, yeah, for computer. That's why I decided to drop it in Form 2.
That, however, did not deter his thirst to create and innovate things. His desire to make the smallest of change in the normal order of things led him to the annual Science Congress, where he made his mark felt.
In high school, I was actually the best in practicals, physics, yeah, all sort of things. I was doing a very nice project. Even Science Congress, I was among the best because I went to national level. Yeah, in a project, I did a project known as upgraded security gate. Yeah.
The gate, his first project, done in Form 2, did very well and won him the 4th position on the national level after 2 consecutive pole positions in the regional and zonal levels, though not without its fair share of challenges.
We didn't do programming. We didn't have the sensors. We didn't have the siren. We only have an idea only. Yeah, idea which you couldn't explain further. We didn't have any materials for demonstrating. Yeah.
Being 4th in the national level only validated his desire to follow on his inventions, and years after a few computer lessons, he embarked on the journey of automating his vision. The upgraded version of the project came with a myriad of changes, with the Bluetooth and the Global System for Mobile Communication, otherwise known as GSM, crowning the innovation.
We have a sensor here. The sensor is connected to your phone. The sensor is using 2.5 gigahertz frequency, whereby see the application is using 2.5 gigahertz frequency, so they can be able to communicate together. And after sending the command to this system, the system will know which command you have sent, and the command will trigger the switches either on or off. Then you have other system whereby I install the vibration sensor, whereby if it reaches around 10 p.m. when you bang or you hit your gate, the siren will be on and the light will be on. So, and it will send you an SMS alerting you there's somebody who is around your gate.
All of which are enabled through a phone application that he made himself.
So when connected, maybe these are channels. We have 4 channels: on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, and on, off, 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 until 4 channel. So I have connected channel 1 and channel 2 in my system. So like now, on 2 is lights, on 1 is.
The invention that he installed in his sister's homestead has no doubt undergone many changes, but his was only an unprogrammed soul that had to gain some little training, which he sought immediately he got out of high school.
I went to Mount Kenya University and I studied PYT. And what I was finding there is not actually the programming or what people go there to find. I was looking for a guy who can teach me the basic programming, how to know how to program, so that I can go and start inventing something. Yeah. So I did my programming, C or programming. I was able to program, and from there I just started my innovations based on microcontrollers and embedded system, and I started doing programming.
With machine programming encoded inside his brain, he went out, and unlike others, he decided to walk on the lone path that is innovation without employment and help solve community problems. It did not take long before he noticed a gap and decided to act.
I was staying somewhere close to Murango Kubwa, which is next to slums, and after staying there for about 1 year, and after 1 year, I realized that some girls are not going to school because they are on their period. I decided to, what can I come up with so that I can be helping these girls. So I started doing research in YouTube, online, yeah, and I saw that I can develop a system whereby it can be dispensing the sanitary towels, whereby a girl can maybe put 2 bob and can get 2 pieces of sanitary, and that day he can be able to go to school. So I started doing this robotic programming and microcontroller, and when I was at 90% of coding and developing the system, I realized that I'm missing something. The something is that rotating machine, and I wanted to ship it from China to Kenya, and I realized it's about 200 and something thousand Kenyan. So I wasn't able to ship the machine. So that's what directed me to other project, because unless I am supported for that project, I can't be able to do it at that time, because I was a student. Yeah.
Without enough funds, he decided to act on other ideas while he tried to contact the necessary partners to assist. His eyes shifted towards the making of remote controlled lights for the physically challenged in the society.
So basically, these are normal remote that you use in a home. So we can use it to maybe to switch on those lights there. So when I place this one, you can see the bulb is on. Yeah, that is off. So when he is sitting at his chair, he can be able to switch on lights and switch off. Yeah. So you can switch on all, on off. Yeah. And maybe for those people who like disco, it can be kept for decoration in house. Yeah.
Maybe what is the radius of the sensor?
This is an infrared sensor.
So what is it can like hata ukiwa mbali like 50?
No, this currently 5 meters. Sitting in 5 meters.
From where you are.
Yeah, from where you are.
His hunger for innovation continued with this new invention, a liquid automated dispenser that can be used in irrigation.
Basically, when you insert the coin here, it will display the coin that you have inserted from 5 bob to 40 bob Kenyan coin. So when these are 40 bob, when I insert there, it will display 40 bob. Then it doesn't need someone to supervise it. So basically, when you insert the coin here, you just press the trigger button for it to dispense the liquid in the storage. Yeah.
Maybe you can.
So I can press the trigger. You can hear the pump is running, and after a short time, it's off.
Besides that, he has also devised a device that can automate factory processes.
Now we have this system for food automation, whereby it's used for a certain company for maybe automating the manual machines. Yeah. So now, because the end here they are connecting to the motors, our motors will be presented by bulbs. So now it's ready. You can do something now. It's Rotocraft G1B.
Maybe what does this Rotocraft G1B mean?
These are customer names. I don't know. Yeah. When you're told to make something, yeah, you are told to light this Rotocraft G1B. Yeah. And we can automate the Kisiagi thing. Yeah. And maybe doesn't need someone to supervise it. The customer comes and maybe put the coin in the coin slot. After pressing the bulb, the Kisiagi will siaga the mahindi, and then you go home with his or her fra.
The programming major, James, has gone ahead to invent over 26 projects, all of which he has started and developed using the enormous family support he has, which, coupled with other challenges, has been a huge impediment to his growth as an innovator.
Other challenges is that you're looking for something, you want to do a certain project, but you don't have it. Maybe it's on China, you have maybe cash, but the gadget is very expensive. You can be able to afford it. Yeah, I've lost more than 10,000. Just those cheap small things, you found them there. Yeah, because you bought like 10 chips from China. You come, you test them, you found like 4 of them, they are not good, they are substandard. Yeah, they can't suit your work that you want to do.
He has, however, tried to get to interested parties to enable him to pursue this further, but to little success.
Most of them have been telling me, you are going far. Why am I going far if you are not assisting me?
The innovator is, however, not deterred. He hopes that this toil will one day gain mass production and will be of great use to him and his society.
I need just retro funding. I can start my own companies. I can employ more than 1,000 youth in Kenya if I start my own companies, because I know there's a lot of work needed to be done. Maybe all those projects they are supposed to be implemented, and we go commercial. Yeah, we can employ a lot of youth from different areas, from Standard Tile, from Standard Tile, Milky ATM, Timers. Can employ so many youth in Kenya here.
James Kimani, TV47, Gifted Series.
Supporting the